Hello again, guys. What's up? My name is DoxNotch, and today I'm going to be showing you guys just a couple little, whoa, whiplash. I'm going to be showing you guys a couple little tips, guidelines on how to go through potion warfare using invisibility effectively, not getting killed with it, and just some other things that help me do my potions, because I've had a lot of people just kind of, ask me, how do you get kills with potions, because I always end up getting killed or getting my time ruined or whatever. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that you're going to want to do, number one, to help you with this, you want to have the miner class, obviously. If you don't, just really knuckle down, try and mine ore for an entire game, and I think that's actually what I did. I mined ore for my entire team. Just one game out of the blue, and when you have the miner class, you get a soulbound furnace. You use that soulbound furnace, you grab 2 logs, 1 ito, and then you haul ass to the gold mine. Docs, what, you're going to the gold mine right now? You don't have any food, you don't have anything. Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. It's completely fine. Because once you're at the gold mine, you throw down your furnace, yonder here, you throw your crap in, you get this ready to make a crafting table, like so. You put that right there. You get this, do that, right there, and then you just wait for your iron to smelt. Right, so now that you have your iron smelted, you're going to want to make an iron pick, because you're right here at the gold mine. See how easy that is? You get your pick, you go, and I usually just go through, and I do this in intervals, because you guys know that gold rushers or mine rushers are like a serious pain. I usually go through a gold mine, I mine every ore in there, because people usually aren't over here. Like your teammates aren't here to take the ore from you early in the game. I usually mine every ore that's in here first, up until I have half a stack. Oh shit, I'm gonna haul ass out of here right now, because this kid is probably chasing me, right? Yep. Bet he's a fucking scout too. So you're gonna haul ass back to base, drop this 19 measly gold back into our furnace. No, we're not. We're gonna go back because our teammates scared him off. Good job, teammates. Alright, let me get half a stack. Now, the reason I have half a stack isn't because half a stack makes you any sort of potion, even though half a stack is usually enough to get invis and probably a batch of poison. But the reason I get half a stack is because I feel like that's a good amount to make it worthwhile hauling it back from the gold mine to your ender furnace. I move my gold back to my ender furnace in half stack, little increments. And so, I don't know, I think it's safer, because if you do happen to die, you only have half a stack on you, and I don't know. So yeah, I move mine in half stack increments, and yeah. So, other things. If you're going to be working with a clan, or with a lot of people, you're going to want to make a lot of potions, right? Yes? I think we would all like to make a lot of potions. So, I have little spots designated on each maps where I use my stuff, where I build my own private little base. And this is my spot on Canyon, right up in this little hill, toggle sneak, GG, and then I clear it out. Now this might seem a little crazy to you and a little hectic, but it's what I always do. I usually get half a stack of gold with a 3 iron for the pick that I get, and then I mine cobble to get 4 extra furnaces that I can use in my little private base. 1, 2, right there. Then I mine another 10 iron, and yeah, let's get that done. Now I get 4 furnaces simply because it looks better, believe it or not. I usually don't end up using all 4 of them, but for now I will. I'm gonna split what I got, because the coal mine is really crowded. Doesn't work out every game the way that you want it to be exactly right. But yeah, you smelt that 10 iron up, and then you should have some of your gold smelted at your base already. So you're going to pop back out, and then on the way to your base, you're going to want to grab about 6 more logs. Alright, so by the end of phase 2, you should be able to have your brewing stands up and what you need to make hoppers. You should actually be able to get the hoppers all set up and working. By the end of phase 2, I had a couple little complications, but it's pretty speedy. Way speedier than you'd think. You got to use those 6 logs for chests for hoppers, obviously. I usually keep a chest in here just for other things. Whoops. Let's plug all that up. Went a little bit too cray. But yeah, and I'm sorry if it's really dark in here, but got to keep it not lit. I like keeping torches out of it because I feel like that makes it less obvious if I open it up at night to my teammates and they can see it. And I don't know, it really sucks that you have to be that careful around your teammates, but you know, that's the game. Alright, so you're gonna do 2 chests like that. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Just like that. Hoppers. Ta-da! Now, you're gonna want to put the brewing stands next to your furnaces. Hoppers on top of those, like so. And now, you're going to want to, oh shoot. Okay, never mind. Make it 7 logs, actually. God dang it. Let me get that. That's sandstone. Sand, haha. So, where's my axe? There we go. Get 1 more log. Then 2 sand. Then fill the hole. Okay, no, crap. Empty hand with toggle sneak. There we go. Okay, now, you're going to want to do this. Get that done. Put this here. Put that there. I usually take 2 gold, put the 10 in there, and then I use that 2 gold to buy my first batch of bottles, run to mid, get the bottles in there, and then I continue mining my gold. Alright, so, halfway through phase 3, because I got some other complications. Somebody x-rayed my little spot, but they didn't take anything, and just freaked me out. To discuss classes to use for this kind of stuff. Obviously, Acrobat's the best. Acrobat's my best class. I usually can win any PvP fight with it. Because I've just learned how to use it. But yeah, Acrobat with the no fall damage and the double jump, it's perfect for this. Assassin's also good, but it makes noise, gives off particles when you use your leap. Scout might be good. Swapper maybe, so if you're getting chased by somebody you can just throw them off really quickly. I don't know, just other things. I usually use Acro's double jump not to get into the base or get around the base, but if somebody's coming at me, I'm going to double jump over their heads and then kind of walk away from them. So yeah, I'm going to switch to Acrobat. Don't know why I mined my melons before I switch my classes. But yeah, so Acrobat is definitely the best one for this. Any other movement class is decent, I guess. But you know, Acro really can't be beat with a lot of just aspects of this entire thing. So I'm going to get my stuff ready. This is how I usually organize my inventory. I just keep all my crap up here in case I need it. I keep my sword and my bow just on hand because you can hit people and shoot people without becoming unbanished, which is really nice. I'm really glad I didn't throw my axe out because that would have sucked because I need a shovel to get back to my potions. Good! Asswipe destroys the fucking crafting table. That's cool. Hate that. But yeah, other things. When you are mining in Annihilation, I was going to talk about this earlier when I freaking had to run back to my base like 4 times. I'm like a deer in Annihilation. If I hear somebody take fall damage around the gold mine, if I hear people walking around the gold mine and I don't see names, and you just have to be like really attentive. If I hear any kind of like sudden noise or anything, I sprint back to my base. I don't even care. Like, I usually don't even stop to look what it is. I just run all the way back and dump off what I have just to be safe. But yeah, so I brewed some splatter invis and some splash damage. So I'm gonna talk about some things that you can do in just a moment after I get back out here. That's one thing you're gonna want to remember. If you have a little hideout like that, you need to drink your potion after you break the blocks to get out. I've messed that up a couple times. Incredibly irritating. So yeah, now you have invis for 8 minutes. If you don't extend your invisibility potions, you are a fool. You are an absolute fool. It's usually safe to sprint on your side of the base or your side of the map. I usually just try to walk all the way there to save my hunger, just to do everything so I won't make as much noise, won't be noticeable by just, you know, like not that many people. Another thing is that I'm gonna move my potions up here just for now, and then I'm gonna take them out again after I get over near the base, because items that you pick up in your inventory will start filling in from left to right. So if you want to keep everything that you need to the left of your inventory. Like, I don't need my shovel anymore, so I'm going to move that out. So I have room to pick up, like, what is that? 5 items without one ever hitting my hand. Because if things hit your hand and you start carrying them on accident, you're going to give yourself away. So you're going to want to keep everything to the left of your inventory. That's also why Acrobat's useful. That would have ruined the invis because you can't get past that without it. Ha! Just such a good class. Acrobat's so OP. One of my dear clanmates, 123 race 321, put it in really good words about using invis. Like, when you're using invis, just act like you're not using it. Act like you're on their team. Act like you're just walking around the base. Because if you hold still, number one, you want to keep moving at all times. Never hold still, because otherwise your particles will bunch up. Like if people see, like, I don't know. Oh, I think I have my particles turned off. Okay, so my base is getting wrecked right now. That sucks. But yeah, so particles will bunch up if you hold still. So you're going to want to spread them out. And if you're trying to get away from people, never back up or move in straight lines. Always go in arches. Oh my god. Okay, so this is another perfect example of why we use Acrobat. Because now we can jump over these cactuses, land there. I have my particles turned off, but another thing that you're going to want to watch out for, they added this thing into Minecraft. It was kind of cool. The little ring when you jump high and then land, that like a little explosion, that can definitely give you away with Acrobat. This is another thing. I probably can't get over this without it. So, ooh. Let's just hold up right there. He's shifting. I think he saw me. I can't be sure. No, it looks like he didn't. We can jump down here and then jump back up, just like that. That was actually really close, and my heart's actually beating really fast right now. I almost just died. But yeah, so another thing. You know, just kind of stick to the edges. Stick to the edges. Because when you're pushed up against the edges, you're not pushed up against dark blocks. You know how when it's raining and you can't really see it if you look at the sky, but as soon as you look at a tree, you can see all the raindrops? That's how you do it. You also wait for people to hold still, like this. Boom. See? Perfect. Just so good. He was an enchanter too, so that probably just, God, I feel like a terrible person. But yeah, so you wait for people to hold still. Don't waste your potions. Try and make it worthwhile. Like, please don't waste your splash damage on simple leathers. Just make it worthwhile, because you're really gonna beat yourself up if you go all the way to a base, get killed, do all that kind of stuff, and then lose your stuff. So yeah, you can just troll people, just walk around. Again, stick to the edges because it's harder to see your invisibility particles if you're backed up against that wonderful pale blue backdrop, you know? Those are just a couple little tips. As you saw, got a kill on a full iron. I usually only bring 3 at a time. I used to bring 6, I used to bring 9, but after a couple times where I would get killed with 3 batches of splash damage, I just decided it was more worthwhile to just do it in separate trips. So like, I still pissed that kid off. I still like ruined his little day and did a lot of other stuff, but you know, like, it wasn't a waste of time. And so now I can walk down into the Nexus even, and you know, just be casual, just stroll. Oh, he's on me. He is so on me. He's on me like white on rice. All right, so let's go over here. Yeah, so you just kind of throw him off, but just act like you're normal. Just act chill. Remember to just keep cool. Just keep calm, and just don't freak out, because as soon as you start getting jittery, and of course be wary of people like that, we'll go down, hit the Nexus, and like, that's why you make it extended too, because right now I still have 3 minutes left. That's a long ass time. 8 minutes for a potion, that's almost an entire phase. That's almost an entire phase that you can wait in a Nexus. And see, now you just wait for people just to clear out, and then, this is actually how I got Scout. I shifted right here in Canyon, and mining from here just lets you get a few more hits off before people like realize what's going on. Now my team is winning, GG. And so like, mining from here is just, I don't know, it's wonderful, because people really don't see you and they kind of like, what's going on? So yeah, hopefully that was enough to show you guys how to just use Invis, just kind of stay hidden, it's kind of back up, stick to the edges so your particles are against the sky, not against blocks. If you have to go into a base, do it quickly, then get back to the edge. Man, like, I don't know, I usually stick to the edge for like a secondary reason would be if you have potions on you, like splash poison and stuff, and you know that somebody's like onto you and they're coming really close, and you know you're gonna die, just jump off the edge. If you're gonna die anyways, just void your potions. If you're gonna lose them anyway, it's better to throw them into the void rather than give them to the enemy team. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video, and hopefully you guys can start using your own potions to fuck with people, because it's really fun. It is really fun. I'm obviously not the authority on this, because if we check my stats here, you guys can see that I only have 14 potion kills, and like, I don't know, like my team, like my stats in general are disgustingly low. But yeah, like I really like using potions. I usually use splash poison, which is probably why I don't have as many kills, because splash damage is kind of hard to brew. I'll probably put the recipe for it like in the description of the video or something. But as you can see, like, you can kill full diamonds, full enchanted diamonds with 2 splash damage potions. It's great. It's one of the best things in this game, and I wish more people used it, because if you have like a clan or something that's all grouped up at the end of furnace sharing items, and you go and you throw splash damage at head level, you can kill 3 full irons like easy, or 3 full diamonds. It wrecks. It's seriously one of the most underrated things in the game, and I hope that people start using it more, because sneaking invis and just kind of ruining strong players, especially in like phase 5 as people are preparing to rush, it just adds so much chaos. It's just great. Oh my god. But yeah, so hopefully that taught you guys a little bit how to use invis. I bet that guy used invis. Just getting into the base, act like you're one of them, but be cautious at the same time. Be cautious. Be mindful of hunter traps. That thing is loud as fuck. Be mindful of hunter traps, invis drops if you're not using acro. And again, if you use your double jump for acrobat and you don't clear a wall, just try to move around while your double jump is reloading, because you don't want those particles piling up. But yeah. So yeah. Saying yeah a lot. Go forth and wreck butthole with the potion skills that you have learned here. Good luck.